Barren sound.
You better run. You still can. You better run. You still can.
Alright, hello everyone, and I promised that I was going to make this video. This is Baron Zombie, the Zombie, and he is the king of healing. The king, not the queen. The queen is Aphrodite, or hell. I don't know who's the king and queen, but he's the king of healing. Sorry, he is. Of healing each other. He heals a lot. I wouldn't say, I mean, Guan Yu and Ra do heal pretty good, but this guy heals really good. He's a guardian, support, guardian, mage. So let's get him to level 20, and let's see how to play this guy. I mean, I know how to play him. I'm just going to show y'all how to play him. So first, you have to look at his passive to know like what his passive is. Baron shares Baron's Brew, a powerful restoration chalice with his allies from the item shop. And the enemies hit by Baron will have the enemy applied to them. Baron's abilities can interact with Hester to provide bonus effects, targets and max. Take a 20% additional damage from Baron Zombie. So you actually have basic attacks with this guy, and he'll do a lot of damage for you.
I can do it.
So sometimes I will put this item on him because Rod of Asclepius is probably a good support item on here. That's why he has it. That's why he's a support guardian, because he has this item. Plus he has Book of the Dead, he has this, and he has Chronos Pendant. Now we're not exactly going to put these items on. We're going to look at all his abilities first. Baron Zombie animates in two skulls, both in which briefly warm up before firing two beams of voodoo magic that damage enemies. The beams cross over wherever Baron Zombie was aiming. Enemies hit by both beams take 15% damage on the second hit. The enemy god is above 30. And their physical power, magical power, and attack speed are reduced. So physical power, magical power, and attack speed is reduced. So that means this ability right here. Attack speed reduction. I mean, if he hits this with 2, your attack speed is going to get reduced. So when they say above, they mean like right here. If you're right there, 30. When they say 30, okay, look. Let's put the ruler up. So you see how far it is? So it's about 70 units, but it messes up every time I try to mess with it. So to see how like it really looks, go to here and go to this and go right here. Well, again, I guess you can't see it right there either. I'm trying to see the radius of it, but I think the radius is about 70. So I'll say about 70. But anyway, yeah, I think it's that long. Then the hill, the Baron zombie guides and relentless spirits to the ground and buries them. After a brief delay, the ground erupts and damaging enemies and standing in the area. If an enemy god is hit, friendly spirits and fly from the area and heal allies near the explosion or vice zombie. The enemy god hit is above 30. The friendly spirit cleanses allies' slow effects, increases their movement speed. Baron Samedi throws his snake forward, wrapping any enemy god and dealing damage every 5 seconds for 2.5 seconds and applying a ramp to rope. If a god hit is above 30, the snake will also lash out at nearby enemies. Gods who stand too close after 1 second. Enemies hit by this are injected with venom, the ramp to root, and deals the full damage over time immediately. So let me show you exactly what all these abilities do. So I'm gonna get a build real quick, but we're gonna read this last ability real quick. Baron Zombie pulls the souls of the living towards his coffin, becoming CC immune and taking 35's reduced damage. And enemy gods within range are pulled towards the coffin and take damage every 0.33 seconds. In when an enemy god gets too close to the coffin, their soul is ripped out, causing them to be stunned. Take a large amount of damage based on their minimum health and gain max disability persists for 3.5 seconds or until an enemy god is pulled to the coffin. Or if targets and being pulled are above 30, the pull strength is increased. So I think I know what this is telling me. It's telling me the more basic attacks I do to a god, well, I don't have any items right now, so let me get items. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about.
So sharp.
You can do a stacks if you want, but I say at least one stack item on him. Sometimes I would build them like this. So this is what I would build in Baron. Not really good, but don't worry. Y'all eventually will see what this build does. So I don't have to get this. I'm not trying to do damage. I'm trying to do tank damage. It's gonna be my last video, y'all. Okay. Alright. Now, if I'm right, should do a lot of damage to me. So let me actually stack that item. Not gonna do more damage. Because that actually wasn't my full damage. Even though that did a lot of damage, I didn't do that much. Even though it looked like I did a lot, I did do a lot, did I? Didn't I? Okay, now let's see how much damage I'm doing now. I actually decreased her attack speed too. If you're in between it, you're automatically dead.
Quick, get out of the sun.
So when they say 30% or 10%, they mean like the bar that's going up on your bar. So okay, look. So look at this. When it goes up to that much, it's maxed. That means when I do my ultimate on you, it's gonna kill you, or it's gonna go faster. That's what they're talking about. The more damage you do to your opponent. So what this is talking about, well, what this is saying is the icon that's pulling up on your bar while you're hitting your opponent is maxing to about 30%. So that's why it says if targets being pulled are above 30, that means that bar, that little bar you see in the corner in your health on the right. That one. The one that's red. But of course, if they die, then I can't do it anymore. Because it wasn't up all the way, so I can do it to tanks. Now doing it to tanks is no problem. I just have to keep hitting the enemy no matter what. No. That's what the ultimate does. And that's how the ultimate works. Keep hitting your enemy with 3 abilities, at least 3 abilities, and then your enemy will stop at a certain time. So hit them with this ability, they will take a lot of damage automatically. But it's easy to kill a Neef if you have a Baron. So that's basically how the ult works. Now, if you're trying to look for like tick damage, you're probably gonna need it for this ability, because it says venom that wraps a root and deals the full damage over time immediately. So it is an item that can do tick damage over time. You just have to find it. and that is Fear of the Magus. Or actually, wait a minute. It's an item that can do that. You know, actually, yeah. I'm trying to think of the item that actually does the tick damage. These kind of gods. I don't know. I don't think it is any items that does tick damage. I know Merlin does tick damage because of his abilities. But I don't know any other item that does actual tick damage. But Baron does tick damage. But only certain gods can do tick damage. Ao Quan can do tick damage with different abilities. Now look, you see his health? Not his health, but his bar. His bar is red now. Now you see it's going down, right? Now I can start doing my ult. But when it gets to red every time, you have to do your ultimate automatically. Because that's when you can fully pull them in. Keep doing your basic attacks, you're gonna keep hitting the enemy no matter what. That's basically how this works. Now the third ability spends the venom, so it does damage over time. So I don't know an item that does that. But let's look at his second ability. The second ability, basically when you heal yourself and other people around you, yourself and your allies get increase their movement speed. And it concludes your missing health by 10%. So standing in the area is so the heal does a lot. Now this ability, you have to hit no matter what. You just keep hitting your enemy. Keep hitting your enemy, then use this ability. Cause watch. Okay. If I was dealing with a Guan Eater. Now I got him. I really got him that time. Now, if I do my ultimate automatically, I can do it automatically. But what I didn't do first was do my ultimate and then stun him. I have to stun him with this. Then do this. So I can get a clear shot. There we go. Now he's done. You have to do your ultimate first if you want to kill your enemy. So if you do that, you're going to kill your enemy no matter what. Baron is like that. He's like that. So if you're doing damage to your opponent like that, so as Baron, you have to do more damage to your opponent to actually kill them. If it's red, it's all the way up, no matter what. I mean, if it's all the way up, you're gonna be doing the damage that you're supposed to be doing. And that is how you play Baron. Baron Zombie. It's actually easy to show people how to play. But it's harder to actually like do it in a real battle. But I'm that kind of person that can like play Baron in any battle, no matter the situation is. Even if I'm going against the Pele ain't gonna be able to stop me. Because all I have to do is just stun her or do my ult. You can ult Pele first, then you can stun her with your snake. Because by stunning her with the snake, it makes it easier on how to kill him. So if I do this to Odin, and do this, kills him actually faster. And it's slowing his magical power. It's reducing his magical power and his physical power. So he's basically done. But it's another way you can do it too. You can do it in your build. You could debuff your enemy to make them useless, or you could just do it the way I did it with his passive. You could do it passive. You could play passive or play build passive. Build passive is building the same items, doing the same thing, but making the items do the work. So if I was going against a Guan Yu, I wanted to reduce his physical protection, right? I would get rid of that. I keep Soul Gem, and I would get an item like this, or this, but I would get this to do that. Then if I want to get rid of his healing and whatnot, and wanted to go down a lot more, I would get Divine Ruin, just to do that, just to stop his healing. But we kind of get rid of his attack speed, but he doesn't do attack speed, does he? So we don't have to worry about that. We're just worried about his physical power and his physical lifesteal. Now, that's basically what happened. He actually didn't stand a chance against me. Plus I have one stack item and I'm doing this much damage. I'm only doing about 500 damage right now. It would have been different if I was building something like this. Traveler's shoes. It still wouldn't matter though. It actually makes me worse now. Because now, even though I'm not doing a lot of damage, still doing more damage to him though. Still doing more damage. No matter what. No matter what boots I have, I'm still gonna do the damage no matter what. Even if I have these. Even if I have these boots. Okay, now next, now let's see which other god that we want to try to go against. You know what? You know, guys, actually, I'm gonna make a part 2 soon, but I'm gonna close this video out. It's kind of getting kind of late, so ta-ta, y'all. That's how you play Brand Darren, though. You play him passively. This is another way to play him passively. If you're trying to build him a certain way. But bye and ta-ta.